OutLink is a browser extension designed to make team communication on web pages easier than ever before. Upon installing the app, you are greeted with some panels explaining the extension's capabilities, including sending web links to any email address with your personal notes, being able to view a colleague's notes right within the web page, and being able to annotate web pages and send those annotations to anyone using OutLink. So we'll go ahead and log in here, and we'll be greeted with the Microsoft login window. I've already signed in here, so clicking on that, we'll be able to click All Set, and it will immediately sync our contacts as well as our inbox. And it will go through our inbox to find any emails from the last 4 weeks that contain relevant URLs. So here it will show all of the URLs that were received, as well as the relevant senders of those emails. So we can go ahead and click on these as well. So I'll click on this one, and this will visit the web page, and a charm will appear in the bottom left. Clicking on it will view all of the emails pertaining to that web page, so you can view a colleague's notes. You can also click on this to collapse that view if you want and expand it back up. So I'll leave that collapsed, and clicking on this, we'll be able to view all of the messages. And we can click on any one of these here. I know this one has an annotation on it. So scrolling down here, we can look at that annotation and hover our mouse to view their notes pertaining to that annotation. And clicking on this, we can switch to different emails with different annotations. I know this one has one up here. And we can just conveniently switch between the notes that any of our colleagues may have added. So now I'll go ahead and demonstrate sending an email address. So say you want to send Angular.js tutorial page to someone if you have some notes on that. So I'll go ahead and send this to myself for demonstration purposes. And we can see that it's actually looking for contacts pertaining to that email address. And we can also see that if it is someone in our contacts, it will go ahead and autocomplete that. And if we send to any address, regardless of if it's Outlook or not, they will also be able to receive that email. So we can click on this to add annotations. This annotation mode appears. And going to the web page, we can just highlight any text that we want and add a note. So this is optional. And hovering our mouse, we can see that note we just added. And this will work with complex attributes as well, like this code element. So I'll just add that. And now we have 2 annotations. So I'll go back up here. That will appear. And we can also add a sample note to send along with the email. And we'll go ahead and send that. So now we see that the web page reloads itself to get rid of those annotations. And if we go ahead and view that email we just received after waiting, we should be able to see that, yes, a new email has appeared. So clicking on this, we can view at the bottom of the list the most recent email. So clicking on that, we'll visit that web page. We should see the charm appear, yes. And clicking on that, we'll be able to view those annotations as well as hovering our mouse. And we can go ahead and hide that to just view the annotations themselves. So this has boundless application to any team-based setting where you need to send web links to and from and collaborate on annotations between them regardless of what web page it is. The highlights should work for any page that you visit. And you should be able to send those emails to any inbox regardless.